The question I keep getting is, how do I upload files to the NetBank portal so that those files can be there for compliance? First thing you're going to do is you're going to download those files to your hard drive. They're in your welcome package. I will show you right now where those files can be found. This is your welcome package that everyone receives. In this welcome package, if you go down maybe 4 or 5 paragraphs, you're going to go to where it says the following is a list of documents that we will need for compliance to establish a transaction. These are the documents. If you click on each document, it should open them up in the OneDrive portal for the bank. And these are the documents. Now we don't recommend that you fill these in online. We recommend that you save the file. Click download here, save them, and then fill them in on your computer. All of these are the questions that we need so we know in which way that is to know how to handle your transaction. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to download the files, which can be found here. Client intake form, authorization to verify. This has to be on your letterhead of the signatory of any information that you're submitting. Confirmation of principal. This document right here tells us who referred you to the bank. This is the most important document, is the Smart Plan Instrument Purchase and Collateral Funding Agreement. Whether or not you're getting funds from us, you still need to fill this out because this places you in a private jurisdiction and keeps your funds private. That means that no books and records are subject to review by subpoena or anything because it's a divine law jurisdiction. It doesn't cost you anything to sign this agreement. This one is very important because this is the signature card on your account. Whoever you're going to assign to be a signatory on your account, they need to fill out this document. And in any other area that is not being used, cross it out here. So this way no one could come after the fact and add themselves on as a signatory to your account. You'll be given up a brand new document each time that a new signatory is added. Now, this one is important for assets. If you want to get assets monetized, you're going to use this document. And in this document, we're going to need for you to fill out the necessary information we need. The authentication. First step is the authentication of the asset, that the documents or the information should be left here. Okay? And then these are the procedures for monetizing any asset. Yes, we can monetize in-ground assets as well. And the last part of the document is your signature. Now, this video is not going to go into the detail on how these documents are used and how to explain them. This is just showing you how to upload them. We need a notarized copy of your passport, utility bill. All these documents that you're going to need to submit to open up your account with us need to be uploaded separately. We cannot take a full compliance package that you've already filled out with somebody else and you combined everything together. That will not suffice. This is your bank account. This is not a trade. Well, actually, we are a platform, but these documents are specifically to open your account. If you don't have a Microsoft account, what you would need to do, it's when you click on one of these instruments, it's going to ask you for an email address. Just put an email address in there. It's not taking any information from you. It's just giving you access to Microsoft.com and their OneDrive. It's sort of like Google Drive. We use the same thing. So now, if I have a large document, for instance, if I open up the Smart Plan Agreement, Smart Plan Agreement is roughly 16 pages. You're going to find that it is almost impossible for you to save this as a single document and upload it as one because the maximum file size is 2 gigabytes. So what you should do is go through first of all, each document has to be returned individually. You know, they have to be filled in on the website. I mean, they have to be saved individually and labeled. So this way, if we're looking for your passport, we don't need to go through your whole document looking for it. So now, if I wanted to print this document so that I can, after I signed it, and I want to print this document and scan it back in, what I would do is I would open the document here, because now it's on the hard drive. After I open the document on the hard drive so I can fill it out, let's see, and sign it. Here it is, the welcome package. So this is the document. Once you open this document up, on your hard drive, you have all the pages. It's very easy for you to save it so it can be uploaded. You just go to print, and here you say, under more settings, you say, I want to print pages. I want to print pages 1 through 3. Okay? Then you print pages 4 through 6 and so forth. You see? And then 6 through 9. And as you print them, you can print them to a PDF. Say if I print these to a PDF. And then I say 3 pages per sheet, or 4 pages. I would say use 4. Now if I print this way, or I can print pages 1 through 3. And it would save only the first 3 pages, and then the next 3 pages and so forth as separate files. Once you save those as separate files, then you can upload them. But whatever you save, you have to rename the file here. So you would say rename Smart Plan Agreement, and then you would say pages 1 through 3. And then Smart Plan Agreement pages 4 through 6 and so forth. And now there would be individual sizes which are small enough for you to upload to the NetBank portal. Now you're probably trying to figure out, well, where's the NetBank portal? Where do I upload these files? Well, where you upload these files, when you log into your NetBank portal, the easiest way to get to the area where you're uploading the files is as soon as you log in, you're going to click your name up top. Once you click your name, you're going to see a light area where it says Files. When you click Files, then you're going to select Choose the File. You'll be able to find it on your computer wherever you saved it at. Like if I want to upload this funding request, I select here, I choose Open, and now the file is there, and then I choose Upload, and it will show up in here. So that's how you do it. You hit Upload, and now that file is being uploaded directly to the server. Files will not be accepted by WhatsApp and email and all of those things, because that is a violation of bank compliance. It has to come from the client. And the reason why it has to come from the client, because the system log shows us that you uploaded it. And if in the event that somebody else has your information and they're uploading files, then what this will do is record the IP address to help you to investigate, because you know how sometimes you give files to a broker or you give files to someone else, and that person is using your files without your authorization. Okay, so that is how you upload files. You click on your name, and then you click Files, which is going to come over here in the corner, and then you just browse. That's after you save the files. So you're going to save your passport as passport. You're going to save the authorization to verify as authorization to verify. You're going to save the funding request pre-qualification as funding request pre-qualification, smart plan, and so forth. Electric bill or utility bill, and so forth. Once you save all of these into a folder, you choose Browse and you upload them one by one, and then we can open up your account. Thank you very much.